Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Chelsea, and today for another countdown to Christmas video I'm going to be talking about 5 books I expect to be 5 stars, and hopefully I read these next year. We can but hope. I will be starting 2 new series in this pile. Hopefully I read them. So let's just get straight on into it. The first one being none other than Legacy of Ash by Matthew Ward. This is the start of his completed trilogy. This is book 1. I won this ages ago and it's actually signed. I did mention this in my interview with him that I had the other month. I'll link it up here if you've missed it. He did actually release a book this year, which is the start of a new series, and I'm enjoying that. I am behind on that. I have not finished it yet, but I plan to, hopefully before the end of 2024, if not at the very start. But this is a completed series that I can dive into, that I can just binge if I wish. I mean, it's chunky. I will say all of the books on this list are massive, apart from one, which is probably normal size. But yeah, this is the first 5-star. I think this is going to be a 5-star because it sounds like a lot of things that I enjoy. This says Game of Thrones meets The Last Kingdom and Matthew Ward's Legacy of Ash, an unmissable epic fantasy debut of vicious intrigue, ancient magic, and the eternal clash of empires. I've already experienced his writing, obviously, in his newer book, and I can't imagine that it's differed too much between the series, and I already know that I really enjoy the way he writes his books, so I'm sure that this is going to be a smash. And I've also heard very good things from other people who have read these books, and I've seen a couple of booktubers actually binge them despite the size, so I'm hoping I'm also going to be one of them. The next book that I expect to be 5 stars is none other than this behemoth, which is Of War and Ruin by Ryan Cahill. This book is massive, like, oh my gosh. This is book 3 in the novel side of this series, and we also have 3 novellas, so there is one after this that I am yet to read. And I have already given every other book in this series 5 stars, so I expect nothing less from this series. The very first book is called Of Blood and Fire, and it is the start of a Boy and His Dragon series, of course. I really hope that I can reread this series, actually. I might reread the whole thing audibly next year, and do that in preparation for the next book, which is Of Empires and Dust, I want to say, and that is releasing at some point next year, I think, and currently it's on track to also be this size. So excited about that. So yeah, maybe we'll make that an aim. We'll reread the whole series and we will just go from there. But I enjoyed the first book. I've enjoyed all of the books that I have read so far, and I've given them all 5 stars. So expect nothing less from this next installment in this series. The next one is The Tyranny of Faith, and if you've seen any of my recent vlogs or any of my shorts or my reels I've been posting for Everyday Vlogmas, you will know that I've recently read The Justice of Kings, and I gave that 5 stars, and it is the first time in the longest time where I have actually just wanted to dive into the sequel immediately. I haven't felt that feeling in a very long time, and this book, well, the first book did that for me. This is obviously following on from the events that happen in the first book, and they are very interesting indeed. I did find that the first book I just wanted to keep reading. There is a mystery in it, and you kind of get the feeling that you just want to get it solved, and you just want to solve it so that you can find out what's going to happen next. And even then, when it is solved, there is still more confusion and mystery to come, which I'm hoping will be answered in this one. And then the third book releases next year in February, which I'm so excited about, and I really want to read it. So I've also got an arc of the first book, which I've just forgotten, and I'm so glad that I do, because I greatly enjoyed that series. The fourth book that I expect to give 5 stars to is none other than this one, which is A Day of Fallen Night by Samantha Shannon. This is the prequel to Priory, which is literally just behind me. You can see the bright orange block just there. I think I gave Priory 5 stars or a very high 4. I cannot remember off the top of my head. So I'm expecting a lot from this, and I have seen that people say there's more in this than there is in that. In the sense of, I really enjoyed Priory, but I felt like the ending was very rushed. I'm hoping that doesn't happen in this, so I'm aiming high. I'm hoping for some 5 stars in here, and I can't wait to actually dive in. I don't know when I'm going to dive into this behemoth, but I need to give it a go. It's not even 1,000 pages, but it feels like it should be. It is scarily big, and you know, apparently a lot of these books on this list are scarily big, and the final one is no different. That is The First Binding by R.R. Verdi. I won an ARC of this as well, and I'm still yet to read it, and this is also massive. This is the Broken Binding edition, which I don't often splurge on, but I did in this instance. What number did I get? 903 out of 1,000, which is pretty cool, actually. But this also sounds really good. I've seen a lot of hype for this. I've heard a lot of good things, so I'm really hoping that it is the sort of fantasy that I absolutely adore. I don't know if I'm going to read the hardback version or the paperback, we will see. But it is a chunky boy to keep hold of. And I will say, I think I might break my wrists trying to read some of these books. So we'll see how that goes. I'm not sure how it will go, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not even going to attempt to pick up this stack of 5 books of 5 stars that I anticipate, because it is massive. But those are 5 books that I want to read in 2024 and that I expect to give 5 stars to, for a multitude of reasons. I'm keeping this video nice and short and sweet today because we have got a video every single day now up until Christmas Eve, so I hope you are enjoying the videos so far. I am also uploading reels and shorts, so reels to my Instagram and shorts to this channel every single day as a Vlogmas. Again, that will be going up until Christmas Day, so be sure to stick around for all of that content. But otherwise, if you did enjoy this video, please give it a like. It really supports me and my channel. Leave me a comment down below of a book that you expect to give 5 stars to next year. If you just want to leave me an emoji, leave me the star emoji, and if you want to see more of me, please consider subscribing down below and ringing that notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload new videos. I'm uploading every single day until Christmas Eve, so make sure you come back tomorrow to see what the next video is. I am hoping you're having an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Bye.